Good evening, welcome to Saflin Kitchen. Tonight I'm going to show you how to make Asian dish is tomato egg and with Chinese noodles. And a few ingredients here, very simple. We got the tomatoes, eggs, I put some sweet corns just for a little flavor, also the decorative and nice present as well. And also I add some bacons, later I put on the top. But it's optional. Usually in Chinese ingredients for the egg tomato noodles, just really basic onions, egg and tomatoes and noodle, that's all. First of all, I'm going to boil some water and then I put some noodles inside there. These noodles actually is handmade noodles and they made in Taiwan, and it's really lovely and nice, and the flour made handmade the noodles. So I'm going to maybe put 2 and 3 noodles there, and that should be enough. I think 2 or 3 in there. Okay, and leave for maybe around 5 to 10 minutes to be cooked. For the meanwhile, I'm going to cook in some bacon. And bacon, I want to put a crispy bacon on the top, so that's the bacon I'm going to prepare first before I'm going to cook in something else. Okay, just make sure it's nice crispy, and then also we keep an eye for the noodles as well. One simple dish tonight, a nice really light dinner. So especially when the school days, Monday to Friday, everybody is busy. So dinner, I usually try to sort it out with around 15 to 20 minutes. So when food is cooking, I try to preparation for my tomato and onions as well, so I'll try to prepare that for now. Okay, I'm just going to make some tomato, cut some tomatoes there. Okay, just cook a bit more because that's. You want the bacon's cooking nice crispy. Yeah. Okay. And here I got the tomatoes here as well, so put in a low heat. Just keep an eye for the noodles as well. And I quite like the Chinese noodle, quite like pasta. But one thing you just differently because Chinese noodles usually made of white flours. But sometimes come have different options, and they put maybe like for the more, they usually have carrots and noodles, spinach noodles, and it's almost the basic flour made, and kind of the ingredient, put some vegetables inside. Okay, I'm going to put some eggs as well. Here I got 4 eggs there. I could make some eggs. Okay, as well. Okay, 4 eggs there. And stir. So I just don't want them, they are fully cooked, too soft. So I think the noodles, I want them half cooked, should be alright, because later I need to put it inside my tomato and eggs. So probably almost cooked now. So I leave for small heat. Okay, and also the bacon, I think they're nice dry now, so I can leave by side. Nice crispy bacon. The bacon quick. Okay, and for the meanwhile, I'm going to prepare my tomatoes. Okay, cut in small pieces, easy to cook, because later you're going to fry them, and with egg as well, make a lovely tomato egg sauce. And the tomato and egg as this dish in China, especially northern China, very popular because in the summer that's really major and quite popular dish. And tomato usually is easy to grow in northern China, so sometimes really popular. Actually, it's national dish actually. Tomato and egg dish. You can make it with tinned tomato as well, but I rather use fresh tomato because the taste and definitely different when you're using fresh tomatoes. But maybe you can see some skins, but if you hate to eat some tomato skin, you can take it out when they be cooked. It's easier. Okay. I think the bacon nice crispy now. I can just take it outside. The lovely crispy bacon. So I can put it by side, later use it. Okay, so and the pan is the same pan. I add a little bit oil inside. So I'm going to cook in my put some oil in there. Okay, here you are. And going to let the oil cover all of the pan. Okay, now I'm going to cook in the eggs. Okay. So that's tomato ready, and I'm going to cut some onions. Okay, I just use another bowl, cut some onions there. So we got onions there, we got tomato there, so we're going to cook in a minute. So put by side, and then for the meanwhile we're waiting for the eggs. So just make sure eggs be cooked nicely. You don't want to cook in too long because the eggs will come back to the pan later again. So just give them lovely tender, and they heat the pan and cook straight away. So we don't want to cook in too long. So we put it by side. Okay, so we can put it inside later. Put it by side. And now we're going to put, you still use the same pan, and you can just cook in some onions now. Add a little bit of oil, just put some onion and tomato as well now. So actually, when they go to warm up the pan, so and when the pan goes warming up, so we put some onions in there. If you want to cook it, you can cook it with small pieces when you're cooking onions. But sometimes I just want something quick and just maybe very funky pieces. But just depending on your delicacy. If you want to eat something more delicate, you can take your time to craft this cook. But when you're at home, sometimes you can do more time to spend more time cooking. For the craft work. But when you want quickly but take and cooking done, and then just nice and homemade meals, and just going to just maybe have a little bit of rough edges. But I think that's quite acceptable because that's a home cooking. You want the style, you want this time, and you want this done. So that's all. The noodles is half cooked already. I'm taking it out from the pan, drain the water out, okay, and then leave by side to later. Okay, leave this to do this. So leave by side, and for the meanwhile, I put some sesame oil in my noodles because sometimes they stick together. But you don't need to have sesame oil. You can use any butter or any vegetable oil. Just make sure the noodles be nice covered. Otherwise, they will stick together. I think it's no good. I just put some vegetable oil. Okay, and just stir them together. Just don't let them fall sticks. So you can use oil, just oil in it inside the noodles, and just leave it by side. And we're going to use it in a minute. Okay. And so I'm going to use the quite quick heat pan to cooking my vegetables now, and we'll have a tomato there. We'll just put a high heat, give a quick cook. I said many times, actually, you know, the home cooking never same from the restaurant, because restaurant they use a gas cooker, the heat really strong. But in the home, actually, the heat never come that kind of the temperature you aim for, and so just going to take a bit of time. Okay, and when you're cooking my tomatoes, I put some sweet corn in it. And just give us a little bit of flavor and a texture and a color inside the dish. Nice cook. And you do need some flavor inside of your noodles. So the flavor comes from the spices. I go to this 5 spices which is come from China, and you can get it from any shops as well. And then sometimes they have different flavor and ingredients in it. It's quite spicy inside, already mixed. I put some spicy inside. Okay. Okay, and also I put some oyster sauce as well. Oyster sauce actually is quite tasty sauce, but usually people say a little fishy. Yeah, they have some fish oil in it as well. But they just give you a lot of ingredients and flavor inside your dish. And I also have some dark sauce. Dark sauce not only for the color, also have a salt flavor inside as well. So I put some and the salt sauce inside there. And just going to give it a try. Not good. Thank you. And when you fry for a little bit and the skin will come out now, for the meantime, you just add some water inside. You can use the water from you cooking the noodles, give them flavor from the noodles, and also give you thickness from the soup as well. So. If you have time, sometime you're cooking this dish, you can leave it, the lid on, and maybe take a half hour, just nice, give lovely tomato sauce. And but I just want to keep cook, so I put the heat really high. Actually, by the way, if you want cooking this dish, leave the slow heat and take maybe longer until they naturally come out the juice. It tastes much better. And I just use this technique, just get the skin off, and then make lovely tomato sauce. But this way, the same as you get some tin tomato sauce as well. But because I said I want it natural and tomato tonight, so I'm going to try to make nice tomato sauce. Okay. And I can put some more and juice inside there. Not time, a little bit longer. Just get some, even soften with the tomato sauce. Okay. And for the meanwhile, I can collect all of the tomato skin out. It's much easier when you take the skin out now because the skin is easy to take it off. So this time you can take the skin off and give a lovely tomato sauce. So see people and really fancy to take this, eat the tomato skin, isn't it? Just give a nice fillet off with the skins. But you can do a pre-cook. You can boil in the tomatoes, take skin off before cook. Because I wanted the juice really nice original flavor, so I didn't go to the water. If you put the water to cook, actually potentially they were diluted flavor from the tomato. So I rather tomato be cooked in this sauce, so I can use the sauce as well to cook in my noodles. And in the Chinese ingredients, actually you hardly to see some tin tomato, tin food, because I think probably in the older days, I think it's one thing they maybe didn't have much tin food, or maybe they have lots of food, maybe local ingredient, local resources. So I think when I was little, eating the food, in the summertime we have a really beautiful, lovely flavor and vegetables, because summertime is produce lots of vegetable fruits in that part of the world. And in the winter time, we almost eating some dry vegetable or dry and fruits, because that's the way our preserve, like the gherkins, because they are and preserved food. So so actually the cooking I'm doing almost quite a tradition as I was grow up. So. Okay, this tomato sauce, I made it just now, lovely and really nice and thick the sauce there. So now this time I'm going to put, I think skin all take it off now. I'm going to put eggs inside, because the egg you don't want cooking too long because they have protein. They were easy to cook. They get in and out just for a few seconds, they all could be cooked. So just now I mix all of the eggs with the tomato together, and then just mix nice lovely little bit of sauce in there. And this time I put some noodles in as well. So the noodles in there, just lovely, don't let it sticky together. Okay, it's quite like pasta. You're cooking the the Italian food pasta as well, but that's the way we're cooking with our noodles. And they have a different kind of noodles in a shop you can get, but this quite a wide, broad noodles, which is quite fancy to eat tonight. So you can get it from anywhere from the Asia shop. So okay, I think that's all done now. Egg, tomato sauce, and Chinese noodles. And when I finish, I just top it up with some. With some sesame oil. Okay, so that's all done now. I'm just going to get some noodles from the pan. Okay, and so actually just only about 10-20 minutes to cooking my meals. So that's all done now. So get some noodles inside the bowl. And the topping with some sauce, tomato sauce, and some lovely eggs as well. Okay, and we can put some little bit of bacon on the top. Okay, on the top, and I'm going to put some sesame oil, Chinese sesame oil in it. Get the sesame oil inside, and put some herb in the top as well, with some top herbs inside. So this lovely dish and from me, and Chinese noodle with tomato egg sauce. And I hope you enjoy my watching, and see you next time. But additionally, I like put some chili sauce in my dish, so that's my dinner. Oh, that'd be yummy. I like chili, so this is my chili sauce. If somebody wants it, but not everybody fancy that. Here we are. Beautiful. This quick, easy way to make some lovely dinner from home. Thank you for watching. See you next time in Sutherland Kitchen. Bye bye for now.